All right, hey, so that's me, and this video is going over Google My Business 101, how to get your business to show up first on Google search engine results page and on the maps. The points we will cover in this video are what you should do first to claim your listing and what you do immediately after you claim your listing to optimize that GMB profile. Then we'll go over how you can add photos and media to that profile to really get in Google's good graces. Then we will show the steps to work on your website and why that's important, and how you can optimize all of your site pages. So you probably have your Google My Business profile already set up or claimed, but what do you do after, right? There's a lot that's in there. What exactly is it that you have to do? Well, after you set up the profile and you optimize it, you want to post frequently using Google Posts. First, you want to show to Google that you are a business who interacts online and who provides them information and who's updating their profile and their prospects and clients with information daily and weekly. Okay, so this image that we have here, this is something that we create. They're like an image post, and we post this on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, and this also goes to our Google My Business profile. So you can add this with some content or a link or offers or specials, updates about your industry or your market, or just anything that you have going on. This is another one of those image posts that we create. So businesses that are loading lots of photos, in this case over 100, get 500% more calls than businesses that don't. This is for two reasons. First, Google is highlighting and promoting businesses that are interactive with their media, and prospects see that you have more images, so they're more likely to interact with you, whether that be calling or in this case, looking at maps views, right? So when you have more maps views, it's because you're being shown in the maps, and that's because Google is promoting you because you have more images. You get more direction requests. So if there's two businesses on the maps and you're looking at the two of them, and one has tons of images of their staff, their team, their location, their product, and the other one has nothing, you know, the odds are more likely that you're going to go with the one that has more information, that's more interactive, that's providing more details about their services, right? So that's why they get more direction requests and people end up showing at your door. How do you do this? Well, you can go and download tons of stock photos from whatever website and then load them to your profile. That's okay, but Google knows that these are stock images. They know all the pixels and they know the identity of the photo, so they know it's not yours. Also, that's not very personable, right? Prospects don't know who you are and they don't know what you're loading. So when you're putting up photos, they don't have to be high definition, high quality by a photographer. They can be from anywhere. And so you need to be putting these photos on your profile that show your brand, your personas, your team, your products, something that's personable. Also, be diligent with video posting. Videos take a little bit more effort than images, but they're just as valuable, and they feed into the Google algorithm for who they promote on their platform, right? So keep adding videos. It can be of anything, your team members, interactions, your clients, your products, just an update for the market. If you don't feel comfortable doing this yourself with a camera phone or a webcam or a GoPro, then you can hire a photographer to come and take videos and shoot your whole product line while you're at it. Take headshots of your team. A few $100, it will definitely go a long way. So how can you get more photos and media? Well, first, you can post your own. You, your team, your reception, your service staff, encourage them to take photos on shift or around the office or whatever and post those to the Google My Business. You can see here that some businesses don't post any or just a few, right? You got to be better than them. Post more because you get more interaction. Now, another way is getting customers. So you have to incentivize them to post real-time photos. Have them post photos of them with their product, them with their end result, right? If you do some home services, they can post the work that you've done. So make sure you go above and beyond, right? And if you have a outstanding client or you did something that they're really wowed by, then you can ask them for this favor. You know, when you ask clients for a favor or for some support, they'll be happy to do it, and they know that this is helping you and this is doing you a favor. So in doing that, they kind of build a relationship with you. They know that they're supporting your business, they know that they're helping you, and that fosters a closer bond. You can also consider a selfie wall, right? If you have a place where people are coming into your office, or a retail location, then you can make a wall where people are incentivized by their own social media fame to post pictures, right? If you have a mural or a saying on a wall or a light fixture or a living wall, some kind of garden, then they might be interested in taking a photo and putting it on their social media. Okay, so now after you move on from your business listing and constantly uploading Google Photos, Google Posts, and videos, then you want to work on your website. Now, so few people really know that your website ties in directly with your Google My Business listing. Google knows who your business is, and they link from your profile on Google to your website. So they have a direct tie there. And they know what's on your site, right? They have all these spiders that crawl, and they know what's going on. They know your silos and how things are structured and whatever. Working on your site is one of the biggest things that you can do. Now, almost no one does this because it takes a lot of work. You have to structure your site, build content, find out your target keywords, link all around, and it's a lot of work. In this case, we have a HVAC contractor who has 7 business categories in their Google My Business listing. So their site is 100% designed around those 7 silos, those 7 categories. These are different target pages, and each one of these pages, all 7 of these, have different pages underneath them, which all support the main categories, right? So when people are searching for solar and heating and HVAC and air conditioning, they come up for all the maps keywords. So we won't go over the site structure and the site mapping. We'll talk about that a bit later at the end of the video. But what we're going to do is just go over the main points that you need for your existing site, how to optimize your existing pages. So first, you want to look at your target keywords. You need to have a target keyword for each one of these different 7 categories. They should all have a keyword and keyword variations. So you have a list of keywords that each page is targeting, and the pages underneath it that are targeting different keyword variations. This ensures that you have all the keywords under the sun on your site being targeted. So these keyword variations are a further depiction and a further elaboration of what it is that you do, and you need a lot of them. Okay, so title tags. Each page needs to have a title. So this should have your keyword, it should have some kind of call to action to bring people in from the search results onto your webpage. Now, meta descriptions are also very good call to action that show up in the SERPs. You want to convince people that this page is going to deliver them the results that they're looking for. And it's good to have some keywords in there because Google is also tracking these. Now, your URL. Each page on your site needs to have a very specific URL. There's not just random things that you're throwing up to fill in the components for your page. The URLs need to be based on your target keyword, have variations if possible, and tell people and tell Google what that page really is about. And that URL has to be tied with the H1 tags. The H1 tags are that very top header. This is extremely important to be focused on your target keyword. Now, your H2 and H3 tags are lower in the page, and they're the supporting components of that page. They're the supporting ideas that support the H1 and your target keyword. So you need to have a lot of these, and they need to be keyword based. Now, each image on all your pages, and your pages should have lots of images, they should be optimized. Optimized means allocating target keywords into the alt text of those images. You should fill out the description and just have some keywords and some text that describes that image, but also they should be geotagged to your specific Google My Business location. All right, so this Google Maps optimization guide covers all of the steps that we discussed for the Google My Business listing. It talks about posts and videos and images, and it goes even further into how to optimize your profile so that Google knows who you are and they're promoting you because you follow their algorithm. You can download this for free on our website. We'll email it to you. Super simple. If you want to go really in depth into your website and make sure that your website matches exactly what your Google My Business listing is saying, then you might want to consider our Rank Fast in Google Maps course. This is a course with a bunch of modules. It's a video course, and each module goes over the different points that we covered on this page regarding site structure, keywords, target pages, supporting pages, and even geolocation pages, which help Google solidify the fact that you're in a specific city or in specific suburbs and neighborhoods. Now, the website setup and structuring is not a simple process. This needs to be done by someone on your team who's comfortable with website development and content creation. The end result is really what separates the businesses that are barely being found on Google for some keywords here and there and getting, a dozen calls and a dozen views or whatever, and the businesses that are dominating the maps for all their keywords and are constantly found on the maps listings and just crushing the competition with all of their lead generation in that market. You can also find the link for this course in the video description. I hope that this has opened your eyes to some of the finer points for Google Maps and your website.